And so appreciate you guys who show up on Saturdays. And really, really, really appreciate you, Charles, just the energy you bring to open up our Saturday call and all of your commitment to making this a great experience. And, you know, I just, man, as I reflect, I think about, I'm going to add my gratitude and kind of bring it all full circle. So let me share my screen for just a second. So a lot of you guys on the call know the story of EazyBot, right? We started this journey because of a previous platform, automated crypto trading platform that couldn't handle the drops. Let me talk to you about what you're looking at here. So this is a Bitcoin chart, and let's look at where we were 2 years ago. So today's the 27th, so right about here. So about 2 years ago, let me tell you when we first got introduced to this other platform, it was right about here. All right, so just imagine like Bitcoin and therefore the rest of the altcoins, the crypto market in general was on a tear. Like it was on fire. And then you could see what happened shortly thereafter. So it's interesting because at about this time was when panic started to set in for people because everything was going great when the market was going up. This bot was working amazing. The market started going down and everything changed. And, you know, there was a lot of talk about being patient and kind of waiting. It was just, at about this point 2 years ago, it was very clear that something was wrong. And so I think about just the journey of like being in cryptocurrency for the last 2 years and being here today. I mean, here's where Bitcoin is today. It's at an even lower point than it was then. And I remember the emotions and the fear and the panic of a lot of the people in the community. Today, we look at that price point of Bitcoin and we've eliminated that sense of fear and panic and, you know, concern about what's happening in the market. And I just appreciate when we look at a chart like this, like it's representative of kind of how life goes, right? We have these ups and these downs, we have these peaks and these valleys. But when you figure out a system, when you figure out the tools that you can use that stabilize you no matter what's happening, that's what EazyBot's all about. It's the stable, consistent experience that acknowledges, appreciates that the market's going to go up and the market's going to go down, and produces consistent, profitable returns. You can depend on that. And guys, part of what we do here on Saturdays, part of what we do within our community is building a mindset that allows us to approach life in a very similar fashion, expecting and knowing that there are going to be things that are ups and downs. Some of these things, especially the big downs, are where we learn the biggest, best lessons. EazyBot was born out of this really horrible experience. At the time, it felt like the world was falling apart. But we ended up building a whole new world and a better one because of it. And so I want to encourage and thank each of you who show up and are participating in today's call. I just have a few announcements that I want to share, and then I want to get out of the way because I'm really excited about our training today. We love to kick off, by the way, our calls with gratitude. I love this quote from Oprah Winfrey, who says, "Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. But if you concentrate on what you don't have, you'll never have enough." All right. So we kick off our Saturday calls being intentional about being grateful for what we have so that we are continuing to build upon what we already have and what's going well for us. I want to take a moment to remind everybody that we have introduced ranks into the EazyBot affiliate program. There are now 4 ranks that you can achieve. Everybody starts off as an affiliate, no qualifications necessary. Once you start qualifying, you can hit team builder rank is our first rank. Executive builder is the second rank. And then our top 2 ranks are master builder and legacy builder. We just want to congratulate and acknowledge those who have hit these top ranks. We've made some significant additions to the EazyBot compensation plan. It's live in the presentation. If you haven't seen it, make sure you spend some time looking at it. Next week, Saturday, we're going to dive into the EazyBot comp plan on our Saturday call, just to make sure that you understand exactly how all of these changes can impact your earning potential. Now, speaking of earning potential, we do have a contest running, the May affiliate bonus contest. It is help your members, help the folks that you've directly introduced to EazyBot, either now or in the past that need to renew. And you earn points for every renewal or upgrade. And so make sure that you're staying on top of it. Anybody can win here. You need a minimum of 4 points to qualify to participate in the bonus. You can do that with 1 VIP Plus upgrade. But the idea here, guys, and the reason why we focus on and we talk a lot about upgrades and renewals is the key to EazyBot, the key to success in EazyBot that you hear us talk about all the time is diversification, diversification, diversification. And so adding additional bots is how you get to access to the most basic form of diversification. We have a free plan. And the idea here is to be able to give anybody who is interested in trying the software an opportunity to utilize it. And for some people, that's going to be the perfect place for them to stay for the time being. But if we understand what we're all about here, we're about growth, right? We're not about just planting a seed and hoping for the best. We're about growth. And so we know we need the seed to go in the ground. That's our initial capital investment. And then we need to water that seed. That's our contributions to really accelerate our growth. The reason the affiliate program is such an amazing opportunity for EazyBot is because it gives you access to additional capital that you can use towards your contributions. And as you're growing this garden, this financial freedom cake, this recipe towards where you want to achieve, what you want to achieve, ultimately, you're going to need to be able to have access to enough bots to trade. You're going to want to reduce the amount of fees that you're paying. And so that's the plan. That's the trajectory that we want all of our members to be on. All right. So make sure you're taking advantage of the May affiliate bonus, $750 for the top prize, second place, $500 and $250 for third place. It does end May 31st, 11:59 UTC time. OK, make sure you get your upgrades and renewals in time. All right. Just the last reminder, social media, follow us on social media. We are posting regularly on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you're on any of these platforms, do me a favor, do us all a favor, do yourself a favor, engage with the content that we're posting, like, comment, share, repost it. Everything that you do, every action that you take helps spread the message of EazyBot. And the more we are able to spread that message, the more it gets out there, the easier it is when you're talking to your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers about EazyBot. The message is getting out there. So engage with the content as much as possible. And then if you're already a member of EazyBot, definitely want to follow us on Telegram. That's where we post announcements in addition to the EazyBot dashboard. All right. We'll drop the links in the chat. Make sure you grab those and stay engaged with us. All right. I want to get out of the way here. I'm going to hand this back over to Charles so that we can kick off today's training. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I go back to Charles, let me just say this. You know, we recently celebrated our first year in business. We've done an amazing job. We had incredible momentum going into the first year or going through our first year. We've accomplished incredible things. We've been able to document a product that works in any market condition. We've checked all the really important boxes. Do we have a product that works? Have we proven that we're able to withstand the ups and downs? And all we've had is downs. So we've been able to withstand the downs of the market and still be able to consistently produce results. Have we protected user assets? We've checked all of these boxes. And so if you're on this journey with us, what we're focused on as we go into this next phase of growth are opportunities to get in front of bigger audiences. We know that EazyBot, today we have folks in EazyBot that are trading hundreds of dollars in hundreds of countries around the world. And we have people trading over 7 figures in EazyBot. And so the conversation with somebody that is trading a few $100s and a few $100,000 isn't really that different. Or the conversation you have with one person versus the conversation you have with 100 people isn't really that different. And so part of what we're going to focus on as we move into the coming weeks is how do we get in front of larger audiences or bigger opportunities? If you're out sharing EazyBot, let's think about being strategic. And so today's conversation is one that I'm really excited to open up this discourse about spreading our minds and thinking about opportunities outside of what we may have considered and realizing there is a ton of opportunity. And so pay attention. I always encourage you when you come to Saturday call, come with something to take notes so that you can jot down nuggets that really mean something to you that you can take into your week and actually take action against. Okay. Action is what's important here. Listen, learn, take action. All right, next voice you're going to hear is that of Charles, and then we'll jump into today's training. Thank you for being here, everyone.